Yeah.
Yep. Athletic Dads, welcome back to the channel. We are on week 9, day 1 of the Athletic Dad training program. So we start with an acceleration complex. Day 1 is our sprints. So we get through our sprints, then we go incline press to a heavy single. I smell some PRs coming today. So big day on the incline press. So we're gonna drop 5 to 7%, hit a density set there at that weight, and then we're gonna go back to our pause deads. We've been progressing 5 reps, 3 reps, 1 rep. Now we're gonna go heavy single. We're gonna pair that with a fun broad jump variation, some Nordics, and some hip dips. This dude's also dealing with a lot, been up since midnight, had to get Money Mozzie from the airport. So shout out to Trevor, the type of guy who you can call who will take you and pick you up from the airport at midnight. I mean, it's like, you don't get a much better guy, much better athletic dad than this. So enjoy the session. If you haven't yet, if you've been watching these, you haven't yet subscribed or liked or commented, that helps out a lot, because then I know what you guys want. So keep us updated, let us know what you want to see on the Athletic Dad program. Again, program comes out in May. Let's get after this session, man. Let's have a great day. And then let's do that too. Bang, let's get it. We're back with our acceleration complex. We have purchased new sleds, so we don't have the super heavy sleds we're pulling. So the complex is 2 rounds. We've got 2 reps on a light sled, so I've just got 25 pounds on. This is gonna be focusing on our bounds, right? So projecting ourselves out horizontally as far as we can. We're gonna go 20 yards here, we're gonna turn around, bring it 20 yards back, then we're gonna go a little heavier sled. So we're not gonna be able to bound as far. So the idea is heavier sled will pull us up a little more upright, still trying to really maintain that horizontal projection as we come out without bounding, more kind of punching and accelerating. And then we're gonna go empty sled for a 20 to 30 yard top speed sprint. We've got 2 to 3 rounds of these to kick it off. Lost the mic on that one, that's how we know we're flying. So I'm gonna add a 45 pound, so we'll have 45 and a 25 on there. These sleds, super, super light. Wouldn't even be able to tell that there's a sled behind it if you don't have any weight. So messing around with it here for the first time, trying to figure out what a good weight is on all this. If you haven't heard the MGK Juice WRLD cover, right after this video, search that on YouTube. He's too good, man. 216, Cleveland represent. That dude can do whatever he wants. It's playing right now, that's what made me think about it. So we had 2 lighter weight, 2 heavier weight here. So I'm just doing a max acceleration sprint, 20 yards, down and back. Maybe I'm not meant to sprint with this on my neck because it's fallen off twice. So let's not screw up the mic. Gotta hold on to it. One more before we go no weight, top speed sprint. Yep. Oh yeah, kind of rest accordingly here. Rest as much time as you need to be able to recover completely before you go into the next round of sprints. Two to 3 rounds there, depending on how you feel. Then we're jumping back into our incline press. It's a nice roll. All right, we're progressing our incline press from 3 last week to singles. So we've got 3 sets of 1, working up to a top single. Then we're gonna back off 5 to 7%. Hit a density set for 10 minutes. Last video we did was a couple weeks ago when we hit this. So we had 5s. Trevor and I both hit around 20 plus reps on the density set. We're looking for closer to like 10 to 15. So we're gonna go a little heavier on the incline press to make sure that when we drop down, we aren't able to just accumulate 1,000 reps at that weight. We also are going up 1 on the incline, just a little bit different of a variation, a little higher press, so it's a little more of the top pec, a little more of the shoulder. Again, I think incline press is great aesthetically. So we've got our sets leading up to the top sets of 1 here. We're at 185. You also want to think, if you want to put all your energy into singles, don't waste a ton of your energy doing a lot of volume leading up to it. Especially if you got a good idea of where that single is going to be, you can make bigger jumps after you get warmed up. So I'm doing singles and doubles on my way up to 275-ish, probably for my first working set of the single. If you're new to this style of training, use these 3 big rocks in your training as a template to make sure that you're doing the right thing. So the first thing you want to do is you want to do something fast. The second thing is you want to do something heavy. The third thing is you want to do something hard. And as long as you check those 3 boxes every day, do that for 12 weeks, 16 weeks, a couple of months, and you'll be a different athlete than you were when you started that process. When I'm saying something fast, we're talking about jumps, pogos, any type of plyo variations. Sprints are great for that as well. When we say heavy, we're thinking about taking a compound movement, a movement that uses a lot of muscle groups through ranges of motion that can be progressively overloaded for a long time. You want to do a compound movement, something heavy, sets of 1, 3, 5, and then you want to finish with something hard. That might be conditioning, so that might be a minute on the assault bike. That might be a long duration isometric hold, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minutes. That might be a distance lunge for 5 to 10 to 15 minutes. But use that template, take those 3 rocks, fast, heavy, hard. You'll be a completely different athlete when you're done. New tat PR.
New tat PR, dude. Shout out my wife.
Control down, punch that thing. Up and back. Yeah. Up to me. Bang. Nice. Casual incline press, lifetime PR for one of the athletic dads, Trevor Robinson. Nice, dude. Feels good. That's what we're saying, man. Wherever you're at in your fitness journey, this is the program for you. Incline press, lifetime PR. Crazy. Unintentional. Didn't peak for it. Just followed the program, trained hard. Look at us now. I got 305 on the bar here for my second set of 1. Ha. 265 on the bar here for T-Rob. Last single. 255 moved clean. Come on, give me some juice here. To me. Up and back. Back to me. Yep. Just misgrooved it a bit. It went forward right off the chest, right? And that's what, like, I like the arch on the incline because it helps kind of move it back in that right direction, you know? And that, like, it went straight for a second, and then as soon as it rocked back, it started going back up. It's the hardest part about it. You really gotta groove that position. All right. 315 for my top single here. This would be a low incline PR. Let's see what happens. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Both hit one today. All right, density set, 10 minutes on the clock. We dropped 5% from our top single. So he's dropping from 255, I'm dropping from 315, got 300 on the bar. Looking for anywhere between like 5 and 8 reps here. 5 and 8 good, clean, solid reps. Final minute here, didn't need to record all the reps of us doing the same thing. After this, we got our pause deads and our broad jump variation. So same strategy going into the singles on the pause deadlifts. So we've got singles leading up to a top heavy set of 1, 3 good working sets of 1, 3 good stressful sets of 1 here. We're gonna pair that with our broad jump variation, which we're gonna do 2 of them there. We'll turn the camera around and show you that. A lot of hamstring work, so our sprints super stressful on the hamstrings. Deadlift, obviously, hinge movement stressful on the hammies, and then we finish with some Nordics. So stress is stress. We're really gonna overload the hammies today. Pausing below the knee here. Yeah. Shitty pause. Progressing our broad jumps as well. So last week we went from a box, tracked the distance on the broad jump. Now we're actually going to a goal, so it makes it a little more precise here on the jump. Rocking back, putting the feet in the ground, then jumping out as far as you can. Got sets of 2 here. And I'm slowly kind of moving this back each rep. Yeah. Nice. Got options, hook grip, over, under. I'm just going double overhand, then when it gets too heavy, I'm gonna put the straps on. That's it. Good pause there. Coach Spence back in the house. I knew I was seeing stars. Didn't know I was gonna see the star. Woo! Ooh! Dude, this one's broken in. This is nice. Put on the belt that's supercharged. Put on Spencer's He-Man belt here. Nobody puts this on, it doesn't PR. Let's get a variation PR here. Athletic dads, it's a day. Continue to practice gratitude. Tell the people that you love them. Live your life stimulated. You only got one of them. See you guys on the next video. It's a walk off.